What's up, everybody? Randy here, Nerds Templar. This is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. It is Season 1. After we've done Season 0 already, the promotional season. This is Season 1. Was gonna be streamed. It's not being streamed because... just because. I don't really have a good reason. But it's video, and it is Set 5. It's the Green Division, Set 5.2, if you will. We saw Red do their Set 5 already. After 4 sets, this Green Division, we've got King Dedede and Kazuya, the only undefeateds, both of them 4-0 right now. No buys for them yet. Everyone's going to have one buy this season. Bayonetta, Piranha, Mewtwo, and Link are 3-1. Bowser is 2-1. Luigi's 2-1. Me, Gunner, Lucina, Mega Man, Wolf, and Villager are 2-2. Corrin and Chrom are 1-2. Little Mac, Sheik, Shulk, Toon Link, 1-3s, and we've got Diddy and Bowser Jr. at 0-4 right now. The only defeated, no 0-3s, just 0-4s, 2 of them. That's where these guys stand at the moment. This set, we're going to be seeing right off the bat King Dedede, that number 1, taking on Corrin. Could be a good one. Bayonetta then is up against Chrom. Lucina is taking on Shulk. Got Bowser Jr. up against Luigi. Little Mac taking on Toon Link. Diddy Kong versus Villager. Mega Man versus Bowser. Mewtwo versus Wolf. Me, Gunner, taking on regular Link. And finally, the Piranha Plant is up against Kazuya. That is what we've got today. Because it should be a good one. Dedede starting. Sheik is on a bye also. Dedede is up first. Even though he's the top of the division, usually you see those at the end. He's taking on Corrin, who's currently 1-2. You see, again, this is the Green Division. Corrin is right here. Corrin has 1 green. It's the guy. That means we are going to stay with the male character Corrin. Not Corrin, but Corrin. And here we go, 4-0 Dedede, 1-2 Corrin, coming off the bye actually, just had his bye. He lost, he actually, no, he beat Wolf, sorry, beat Wolf. Lost to Shulk, and also lost to Lucina. Shulk is 1-3 right now, Corrin's the only one Shulk beat. Lucina's 2-2. Not the best right now, then maybe for Corrin, which is why this is the first matchup here, even though it is the best of the best at the moment in the division. Oh, King Dedede, who can't make it back to the map, and Corrin with a huge lead to start this thing against the undefeated 4-0 number 1 King Dedede, coming in from number 2 last season in the division, 14-6, whenever things were a little more simple. Corrin wasn't here last season. Divisions changing a little bit slightly, the lower ranks of each division swapping around, adding of course more than half of the characters into the league now that we have all of the characters in the game competing. So why we need 4 divisions, and each division you can only get through 1 division every video. So it's going to take a while. Every fighter can only play every other divisional fighter once in the season. Now 21 fighters in each division, everyone will end up with 20 matches then. 21 sets, everyone gets 1 bye, of course. And right now, King Dedede bringing it back, as we would have probably expected he would once he recovered from falling off there. Spike ball to the face for Corrin there. Super Mushroom for Dedede, covers a lot more of the map now. Oh, back to normal size from Poison Mushroom. So we usually do structure this with like the 5th best match is this one, usually. We got like the 6th best, actually like 5th, and then working our way to the 10th best match, and then we do the top 4 matches at the end of the stream. So that's kind of how that goes, record-wise, top 4. This is number 5 to start us off strong-ish. If you're wondering how we do things. Dedede, also, if you're wondering, how he got to where he is. He beat Toon Link, he beat Luigi, he beat Chrom, and he beat Bowser last set. So he's doing well for himself here. It'd be crazy to see him lose, yeah, to Corrin, who just can't even make it back to the map with that last stock, only on 30% with it. Just falls off the side. Dedede ends up taking that, only losing that first stock that he lost when he fell off in the beginning himself. So there's that. 240 ended up quick because of that last stock, the last knockout, if you can call it that. It was that at 1800 or so launch speed. Wow. Bayonetta is up next. She's up against Chrom. This is another very interesting one here. Chrom is the other 1 and 2. Bayonetta is 3 and 1. So not as good as Dedede, perhaps. Could all be about the matchups as well with these two. Chrom beat Mega Man. He lost to Dedede. Understandable. He had a bye, of course. And he also lost to Wolf. So, kind of understandable. Wolf, maybe he and Wolf matched up pretty well. Who knows? Dedede again, the top of the division. So it all kind of makes sense. Mega Man's not half bad himself, I don't think, right? He's 2 and 2. So no, Chrom could be decent here. He's only had 3 matches instead of 4, so less data to go on. Bayonetta, of course, losing just her last match. She was undefeated until losing to Luigi, and she just lost this first stock pretty quickly. 25 only on Chrom's first stock. 31 now. But Bayonetta, she beat Link, and then she beat somebody, Villager, and then also beat Toon Link to get her to 3-0 before she then finally lost to Luigi. So, I don't know, maybe she'll be on a downtrend here. She could bring this one back pretty easily, though. Poison Mushroom on Chrom. Back to normal. Oh, countered. She doesn't take advantage of that counter, though. Now Chrom is supersized. Tries to get the attack on the ledge there. Doesn't quite time it right. So we can try to hit right before they actually grab the ledge. Big Bayonetta. Yeah, still can't get the knockout though on the 98% Chrom. 101 on him now. Poison Bayonetta. That's not good. She's only at 22, so it's not that bad, I guess. She's been managing to stay relatively low in health, and she just turned it back to normal size and then grabbed that super mushroom. So again, Super Bayonetta is able to take Chrom out that time. And yes, bring this right back to about even. Chrom wasn't able to take advantage of that first stock knockout. Right now, Bayonetta big again. 50 to 29 after those shots. Chrom's favor still. Again, the 1 and 2 Chrom, the 3 and 1 Bayonetta. Pretty big difference here. Whoop. Bunny hood there for Bayonetta, I believe. No, it's Chrom with it. Usually don't point those out. They're not as, they can be helpful. It is, you know, really just kind of a moments thing that becomes helpful. Not like you can grab it as you're falling off the map and save yourself by jumping higher. Could sometimes happen with super mushrooms and the opposite way for poison mushrooms. We've already seen that happen. Oof, man, there goes Bayonetta like a missile off of the side. It sounded like it. 68 though on Chrom. 83 now. A couple nice hits from Bayonetta there. Supersized again. 102 with another upside down heel. Only 26 again on a call. Nope, Bayonetta ends up getting that super mushroom again. All the super mushrooms are really keeping her in this. I don't know, maybe Chrom would have be faring a lot better if it weren't for that. Maybe. Oh, wow. Stacked up tons of damage there very quickly. And just barely, but 72% gets the knockout on Bayonetta. Interesting. Chrom 2-2, Bayonetta 3-2 after losing 2 in a row. Could it have been the matchups that she had? Perhaps. Maybe. I don't know. She fought Link and beat him, so I don't know. Either way, we've got Lucina this time up against Shulk. Shulk. 2-2 Lucina. I already talked about her a little bit. Shulk 1-3. Another 1-3. Lucina took out Corrin and Sheik to begin things. She's lost 2 in a row now, however, to Mewtwo and to Piranha Plant. So, again, kind of perhaps understandable for her. 2 tough opponents. Piranha Plant's faring pretty well. Mewtwo, we've already seen him last season. Piranha and him both 3-1 right now. So Lucina's 2-2. Shulk's 1-3. That came from Bowser first. And losing to him, of course. Then he was taken out by... I'm sorry, he actually defeated Corrin in his second match, so he ended up 1-1 to start things off. And then he lost to... there, again, a quick knock, relatively quick, 52% on Shulk only. As he takes Lucina out the first time. Perhaps a quick lead for him now. Again, 1 match behind her. He wins. They're both 2-3. She wins. She's 3-2, and he is 1-4. But after going 1-1 there, Shulk then did lose the 2 to Sheik, and then again to Mewtwo himself. They both lost to Mewtwo. They both beat Sheik? No. Lucina beat Sheik. And Shulk lost to Sheik. Alright, Lucina bringing it pretty much back to even. 19 on her second. Shulk coming back with a couple strikes. A couple big strikes. Taking a bit of a lead again. She's lucky she dodged that big blade swing and slash. Oh, that spin for the win. Because he's supersized, that's why. Ooh, poison now though. Tiny Shulk. Lucina after him right now. And she's big. Oh, he just turned back to normal size. That might have saved him. Being launched there. He's getting a couple nice hits, maybe. 109 to 87 now after Lucina retaliates. Oh, jumps off of her. She's able to recover, though. Super Mushroom now for Lucina again. So close to bringing this one back in her favor. There it is. She's up 2 stock. Well, she's up 1 stock. She's got 2. 129 on her, though. And Shulk now bring it back to even at 1 stock. Super Mushroom for him. Just a little hit would do it. I cannot believe that she survived that. She's not going to survive the second one, though. Fall straight into it. No avoiding that, I guess. Now it is about even. But Lucina comes back strong here. Shulk. Hit of his own, almost evening it back up. A super close one, super important for Shulk here. Not to drop to 1-4. It's kind of bad. Oh, Lucina just fell off the side of the map, though. Oh, no. And just like that, Shulk takes it without having to even try. That's no fun, Lucina. Come on. What's up with that? Well, there you have it. 2 and 3 is not very good either, but that's where they both are now. Well, now we got Bowser Jr. So we move into like what would be the low card 3. Taking on Luigi. Interesting though, could be very interesting. Luigi here, you Luigi fans out there. I know you exist. I know you're out there. He just picked up his first win or second win. Oh yeah, he picked up his second win. He had a bye. He is 2-1 right now. Looking kinda decent. Bowser is 2-1 as well. He and Bowser. Taking on Bowser Jr. now though, and Bowser Jr. is 0-4. He is having a hard time. He had a chance last match against Toon Link. Couldn't get a win there. That's not very good. Also had a chance against Villager. Couldn't get a win. Luigi just didn't make it back to the map there, and Bowser Jr. has a really early lead on him. Oh boy. Talk about Luigi doing well, and then something like this happens, I guess. Bowser Jr. though, he also lost to Link and Kazuya. That's a little more understandable, I guess. Villager, who knows what Villager's going to do at 2-2. Luigi had the very first bye. Doesn't get the knockout here just yet, even on Bowser Jr. 109, 62, 77 on Luigi's second stock. Not good. Not good. Another cannon to the face. And not that one. There's no way he's getting back to the map, though. He's just Luigi. He used his side B first, maybe. I don't know what just happened there. Did someone get a poison mushroom? Guess Luigi picked up a good mushroom. I don't know. They both look big, don't they? Maybe Bowser Jr. is always kind of that big because he's riding that thing. Yeah. He's not faring well either way. Luigi had the bye the first time around, right? And then he lost to King Dedede. But after that, came back strong against both Mega Man and Bayonetta. And right now, he's getting owned by the 0-4 Bowser Jr. Well, I don't know what to say about that. About to go 2-2. And that's just not who you want to lose to. Looking like he's probably going to end up staying at the bottom. Diddy perhaps as well. Toon Link may end up seeing those three remain down there. Which also means if they remain in the bottom six, then they remain in the division, which is, I guess, for them maybe a bad thing. In that sense, you'd probably almost want to get out of the division if you are always at the bottom. You almost want to get to the midpoint just to get out. Try something new. That's kind of the whole point of taking the middle of the divisions and not the bottom. Luigi's trying to hang in there, but there's no way. There's no chance. He completely failed when he didn't make it back to the map the first time. The second time was more understandable. The first time really ruined it all. Now Bowser Jr. at 30 with 2 stock left. He's at 131 on his last stock. His only hope is Super Mushrooms and the fact that Bowser Jr. can't actually maybe get a launch. It's gonna happen eventually, though. Super Mushroom avoided by Luigi there. There it is. Bowser Jr. no longer undefeated. Only one left to get their win. That's Diddy. With a chance coming up in a couple matches. Of course, because he's not on a bye. Well, that's that. Not great for Luigi. But yeah, Diddy's not up just yet. First we have Little Mac. And he is taking on Toon Link. Toon Link. Green division, they're already wearing green. They're just perfect for it, aren't they? Toon Link finally picked up his first win against Bowser Jr. last match. So he's 1-3 now. Snow falling off the roof. If you heard something just go bang. The Dedede defeated Toon Link, so did Mega Man, and so did Bayonetta. Little Mac faring just as well, 1-3, after a strong showing against Me Gunner. Then lost to Kazuya, understandable. Lost to Link, meh, maybe a little less understandable, perhaps. I don't know. Could have been a little close. And then he lost to Villager. So that's where he's at. This one's close still. Nothing too crazy yet. Gonna be tough though after these sets here, these set 5s, to give you a rundown of their previous matches. Maybe manage it one more set, but that'd be about it. Little Mac unable to make it back to the map there. Because it's a little map. Oh, same with Toon Link. Back to even, two stock each. Somebody go into 2 and 3 here. Somebody is gonna have another shot, I'd say, because if you, I don't know, 1 and 4, you're starting to get to a pretty bad point there. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if we had any 1 and 4s last season that made playoffs. That's something, again, if you really wanted to, you could go back and look at. Really, you just have to know which video to look for around the time when people had those amount of matches played. See if any of the 1 and 4s at that time, or yeah, ended up in the playoffs later. We might start talking a little more about the outcome of the Season 0 playoffs after these set 5s as well. Once we're a quarter of the way through or so. Actually, no, maybe we'll wait till after set 6, then it will definitely be a quarter of the way for everybody. That'll be our point where we stop talking about previous matchups this season, because it'll be 5+ in for everyone. Or 4 or 5, I guess, at that point. And then also at that point, we will start talking a little more about the playoffs, what happened in there, instead of just the regular season from last season. Which again was actually less than half of the fighters. We only used most of the characters that were out by Brawl, including Brawl characters. But we didn't use all the echoes like Young Link. Toon Link was in there. Young Link was not. Daisy wasn't. Dr. Mario was not. Pichu. Anyway, right now we're actually down to 1-1 because again they kept it close. They kept it even. It was 0-0, 1 stock each. Toon Link though taking tons of damage though on this last stock. Mac looking decent, but we'll see. It's not very close to a knockout. Getting a knockout, that is, on his little KO thing I'm talking about. Link here trying to bring it back. He kind of is bringing it back percent-wise. 58 to 73 now. Another bomb, 64-79. Big mushroom avoided by Link. It's like, yeah, Little Mac just grew regular size naturally. Some edge play. They both fell off already. And there it is. Toon Link with a bit of a comeback. Super Mushroom helping out the end there. And he just goes to 2 and 3 now all of a sudden. And he only won 3 matches last season. He's almost as good this season already as he was last season. Again, with so many new fighters, there's always the potential for a few that are worse than him to enter in. Even though he was the worst last season in this division. Yep, by a bit. All right, we got Diddy, though, this time. As we were mentioning, the last one to win a match still. Up against Villager 2 and 2. 0 and 4 Diddy, 2 and 2 Villager. Not faring 2 and 2 bad, I could say. Diddy is, of course, definitely not doing great there. Lost to Piranha Plant. I think that one was kind of close, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Lost to Me Gunner. Lost to Kazuya, and lost to Link. Villager started off with a loss to Mega Man and a loss to Bayonetta, and gets a very quick, again, knockout. 43% only on him. Diddy falls off the map. So Villager started off with 2 losses. It was also looking kind of bad, but then came back with a win against the winless Bowser Jr. And then after that, had a nicer win at least, against Little Mac there. Little Mac, who just lost, of course. Villager 113. Diddy has a chance to bring this one back. Ooh. Right into that rocket. Now 40% on him. Villager's starting to stack it a little bit. Increasing that lead, that's what it's all about right now at this point. When you got all that percent on your first, just trying to get as many little hits in you can. Should be trying at least. Gets Diddy to 47 before Diddy Kong knocks Villager out. So it's still pretty close here. Diddy Kong with Poison Mushroom. Back to size just in time before hitting that tree rocket thing. What are those supposed to be anyway? They look like trees to me. I mean, they don't actually look like trees. They look like wooden torpedo boys. I mean, they got like faces on them and arms. They're like spineless cacti. They look like wood. Ooh, Diddy. Just like he fell off the side in the beginning, does the same to Villager here. Now Diddy. Oh no, Diddy. Villager does the same to him. We're now 1-1, 0% each. Let's go. Any more edge play gonna happen in this one? It's gonna end it on the side. Diddy had the super mushroom, but then just accidentally grabbed the poison mushroom. Who knows if it was accidental with these guys? Right now, a slight lead, very slight percent lead for Diddy Kong. Keeping it right now, retain. Oh no, he hit the bottom. He's gonna have enough juice in the jetpacks to get back. I guess it would be singular jetpack. There's two propellers on it. Jet propellers on it. Engines. $101 on Villager, 48 on Diddy. Ooh, doesn't quite whip Villager off the stage, but Villager's supersized. Oh no, back to normal with that poison mushroom. Diddy maybe dodged a bullet there. Dodged a spineless cacti rocket there, barely. Oh, super mushroom again off the side. Diddy with the uppercut. Gets the win over Villager. His first. Now there's no winless fighters in this division. How about that? How about that? Already. I think we still got some in red. We still got 2 in red. Peach and Jigglypuff. Sorry, spoilers there. For anyone who was maybe going to watch the red later. Yeah, wow. Okay. Again, you never know what's going to happen in those lower matchups. Now we're in our last 4, which are supposed to be the best 4. Mega Man. That Mega Man, talked about him a couple times against Bowser. Always talking about him. Although, he was number 1 last season overall in the league, 17-3. Dominating. However, this time he's 2-1 right now. Had the 3rd bye in the division. Started off with 2 wins, Shulk and Wolf. And once he came back from his bye, he lost King Dedede. And that, I can assure you, if Bowser was not AI, would make him very angry. But he is just CPU, so he doesn't have feelings. Mega Man, 75%, Bowser, 43 right now. The poison mushroom on Bowser, perhaps not helping him, maybe. Though it just makes him the same size as Mega Man, so. Ooh, Mega Man into the poison mushroom. Bowser chases him off the side of the stage. Doesn't get the knockout though. Oh, he's supersized now. The drop kick. Ah, that was amazing. That size difference is just ridiculous. Yeah, Mega Man, of course, he's 2-2. He was looking decent at first. He did lose. No, he beat Villager. Yeah, and then he beat Toon Link. He did go 2-0 to begin things. And then he started struggling. Luigi, who's again looking kind of okay. Chrom, who I guess is maybe looking okay, beating Bayonetta. So maybe not the worst ones to lose to for him. Though they may come back to bite him later if they end up tied in record. No chances with only one matchup against everyone in your division. No chances if you lose to him once to tie it back up for a tiebreaker purposes later. Got one match, just like somebody that just had a match in the last set. Got one chance. Will Bowser remain undefeated? I mean, I'm sorry, he's not. If Dedede is, Kazuya we still have yet to see. Those are the two left here. I just always assume Bowser is, but we can think of him as like undefeated, except for Dedede. Right now, at least. What happens when Bowser goes up against Kazuya? That'll be the other question, I suppose. Right now, Bowser's so low in the division, really just because he's had his bye already, so all the 3-1s are above him, who's 2-1. Even if he may have beaten one or two of them. This one, though, he's faring pretty well here. Doesn't have to worry about a whole lot, although Mega Man's trying to bring it back. 63 on him. Bowser gets another Super Mushroom. 105 on his second stock. Got the Bunny Hood as well. Regular size now. Oh, nice hit by Mega Man. Almost brings us back to even. 63 on him as Bowser comes down for his third stock. Oh boy. 75 and Bowser supersized. That's all it takes. Bowser wrapping that one up. Not bad, Mega Man. Good try. Not an easy opponent. Again, for you, 323 match time. Maybe about under average. Think a little toward 4 is average. Now we've got Mewtwo. Oh, this is a good one. Taking on Wolf. Old school green division matchup from last season. Mewtwo 3-1. Wolf 2-2. Made even more interesting because if we go back and look here, Mewtwo probably won the first time around. I think. Yes. And actually, yeah, Mewtwo won both of them, even though Wolf ended up a match ahead overall. See if Wolf can prove that he is better. Worth that one record, one win better than Mewtwo. Dear. Got another chance at it. Of course, Mewtwo, in the overall things that don't really mean anything for the particular season, Mewtwo will remain 2-1 even if Wolf wins here over him, 2-1 over him. Mewtwo waiting for Wolf to come back. Wolf comes back with a vengeance. 87 to 84, so close, so even right now. A shot from Mewtwo, dead even. Each other block. Both of them are blocking each other's shots. Crazy. But Wolf gets the Super Mushroom. Mewtwo standing on the top ledge. Launched. Now he's got a Poison Mushroom. For himself. Mewtwo. Misses that Super Mushroom. Wolf gets it. Oh. Mewtwo's back to regular size. Doing some damage. So Wolf can't. Super Wolf. Regular size now 19 only taken from Mewtwo there. It knocks Wolf out 155%. 25 on Mewtwo now. 2 stock each. What damage? Evening things up. Taking a slight lead even. But again, Wolf With the mushroom back to normal size, but Mewtwo's poisoned again. The good mushroom, Mewtwo has that back to normal. A wolf on a little bit of a nope. On the offensive does a little damage, but that's about it. Great one here, definitely playoff potential in this one. Already saw both of them in the playoffs. So close. It's really neck and neck. Mewtwo just takes the lead again in percent. It's back and forth that close. Mewtwo small misses the super mushroom. Wow. Wolf got it. Knocks him out. And now Mewtwo, can he return the knockout here? No, not quite yet. Ooh, poison mushroom again for him. 120 on Wolf. On his second stock, that is. Mewtwo returns to normal size and then I think gets the super mushroom, yeah, right after. Oh, Wolf, though, jumps off Mewtwo's head and that is all she wrote. Wow. There it is. Wolf picks up his first win over Mewtwo. And not only does he do that, that means they're both now 3-2. Right back where they were last season, vying for those spots right above 500. This time around, we got Me Gunner in our second to last match. Me Gunner taking on Link. Let's say it the same way as the announcer. Link. So I don't know. We had Gunner losing to Kazuya last match. We also had him beat the Piranha Plant. That was very interesting. He beat Diddy, and then he lost the first match. He lost at Little Mac. So yeah, it was, I don't know, kind of hard to say at first. When he beat the Piranha Plant, that was interesting. Made me think, you know, maybe. Then Kazuya, of course, a tough matchup after that. And what? Link immediately defeated. Only 32% taken on Me Gunner right now. Link is not even faring as bad as Me Gunner is right now. Gunner 2-2. Link is 3-1. Lost to Bayonetta to start, did Link. But then he beat Bowser Jr., he beat Little Mac, he beat Diddy. Okay, they're not the best matchups, maybe. I mean, the hardest matchups, so this is probably one of the next toughest he's had since Bayonetta. Right now, not faring all that well with that really quick knockout he had on him. Needs to think of something. That's not going to help. Me Gunner almost gets another knockout there. 120 on Gunner's first. Gets a poison mushroom. Can Link take advantage of that? He's already at 90 on his second. He's got the super mushroom. Can he even hit the Gunner? Can he even hit him? Can he even hit him? No. There it is. 90%. 104 make that on Link's second stock now, and 119 not quite launched there by the Gunner, who's got a poison mushroom now. Can Link somehow bring this back to even? Poison super mushroom behind him. Slowly he jumps over it with his side B. What? Grabs the bunny hood in the meantime. That would have definitely helped. Oh, big damage there from the Gunner. Still doesn't get it. That might have been far enough. It is far enough. Link not able to make it back to the map. 148 not launched, just falls. Now it's about an entire stock up for Gunner again. Ooh, close. Link almost. If he had the super mushroom before he got those hits, that may have been a launch there. 52, he can get it back to even right here. Nope. Nope. Not happening. Poison mushroom got another chance. Poison mushroom on the Gunner, that is. Again, Link needs to get the solid hit. Gunner proving to be surprisingly elusive, I would say. For whatever reason, or Link just can't aim. Oh boy. Oh, he's won a match that way already. Oh, nice jumping over the poison mushroom, Link like a pro. Trying to hang in there. 75%, 93, 101 on Gunner's second. Still though, Link with the super mushroom. Can he get the knockout here at least? Wow, no. No. He just lays there in defeat for a moment. Gets up and he does get the knockout right before turning back to normal size. 93 on him, which a little better than it was actually last time, but the Gunner's not going to allow that to continue any longer. Comes back, now that he has no percent on him, he just goes hard. And he takes that victory. That is 3-2 for him, 3-2 for Link. Just like in the red division, looks like we're going to have a bunch of 3-2s. Speaking of 3-2s, a potential 3-2 here. 3-1 Piranha Plant to finish us up. Taking on Kazuya. Bam, bam, bam. Should be a good one though. Piranha Plant is technically ranked 4th right now for whatever that's worth in the division. Kazuya is quote-unquote 2nd, but he's just up there with Dedede at 4-0. Dedede now 5-0. Can Kazuya remain there with him? Very commanding 5-0, I would say. Any 5-0, obviously. At that point, winning the first quarter of the matches you've had. It's gonna make everybody else wonder if they have what it takes to be the one to take you out. Kazuya supersized right now, back to normal. Piranha Plant does have the strong hits and is a little heavy. For whatever that's worth, 122 to 81 right now. Kazuya, nice block there. Super Mushroom. There it is. Nice. Wow, that had to be a pretty quick launch there of the Piranha Plant. 93 on Kazuya's first. Let's see if Piranha can answer that launch. 108. Kazuya, wow, really doesn't make it back to the map. Did he wait? He must have waited a little long there. I don't think he had to wait so long to try to get back. So his own fault brings it back to about even here before he gets a few hits on the Piranha Plant. Piranha, nice one hit, 23% all of a sudden on Kazuya. But he returns with some more offensive attacks. 103 on Piranha Plant already. Ooh, didn't take much. Piranha Plant, nice up B, doesn't have much issue getting back to the map there. 119 on it, 60 on Kazuya. We do have a garden here, but I don't have any Piranha Plants. We talk about how we want to use Capsicid and Scovillain in the new Pokemon games because they're pepper plant Pokemon. And I love growing peppers. I can't grow Piranha Plants, they just don't seem to work for me here. So I guess I just don't have the right climate or something. But Kazuya does get that second stock off of the Piranha Plant. And right now, he's up 88%. He's just got like 2 hits on Piranha Plant and it's at 61%. That's crazy. But he's poisoned right now. Could help, perhaps, maybe. No, Piranha Plant missing everything. 89% on it. 88 on Kazuya still. And it looks like, yeah, Super Mushroom for Kazuya. Bunny Hood. That is a super crazy body slam right there with the bat wings and everything. Kazuya wins. That's it. Piranha Plant, 3-2. Kazuya 5-0, along with Dedede. Alright, so after all that, Dedede defeating Corrin, Chrom beating Bayonetta, Shulk over Lucina, Bowser Jr. defeating Luigi, Toon Link defeating Little Mac, Diddy winning against the Villager, Bowser over Mega Man, Wolf over Mewtwo, Gunner over Link, and Kazuya over Piranha Plant. After all that happened, we've now got King Dedede and Kazuya, 5-0s. Bowser is 3-1. We jumped way up there because of that only one loss now. Still, and he's actually the only one with one loss. Then we have Bayonetta Mii Gunner, Piranha Plant, Wolf, Mewtwo, and Link, all at 3 and 2, and they're in that order for good reasons, because Bayonetta hasn't lost to anybody but good people and somebody who's a lot worse. And then the Mii Gunner, who beat Piranha Plant, who beat Wolf, who beat Mewtwo, who I believe beat Link, or maybe Link's just down there because he hasn't beaten any of those guys or something like that. So that is actually why they're ordered the way they are. Usually, sometimes we just have to do it arbitrarily based on where they already were, but this time it's actually means something. Same with the 2, well, the 2 and 2s are Luigi and Chrom after that. And then we have the same for the 2 and 3s, Shulk, who defeated Lucina, who defeated Mega Man, who defeated Villager, I believe, yes. And then we have Toon Link also, 2 and 3, below all of them. Those are the 2 and 3s, and then Corrin is 1 and 3, along with Sheik. And we have Little Mac, Diddy, and Bowser Jr. all at 1 and 4. Everyone's got one win at least. Next up, we're going to see the Blue Division. And there we have, in their set 5, Lucas taking on Inkling, Pacman against Palutena, Ken against Snake, Falco versus Wario, Fox versus Roy, Pichu against Rosalina and Luma, Meta Knight taking on Steve. We got then Captain Falcon against Rob, Cloud against Ness, and Banjo and Kazuya taking on Ganondorf. Sora will be on a bye. That's the Monday video coming up. And then we have for these guys in their next one, we're going to see the 5-0 King Dedede again, starting things off against the 1 and 3 Sheik, against another maybe easy opponent for him. Then we've got Villager, who sits currently at 2 and 3, taking on the 3 and 2 Mii Gunner. Luigi at 2 and 2 is up against the 1 and 4 Little Mac. Chrom at 2 and 2 is up against the 1 and 4 Bowser Jr. Then we have Corrin at 1 and 3, who's taking on Mega Man at 2 and 3. Toon Link at 2 and 3 against Diddy at 1 and 4. Interesting one, I guess, in the middle there of 2 low ranks who need some wins. Then our last ones, we've got Wolf, who's 3 and 2, who's taking on Lucina at 2 and 3. Shulk, who's 2 and 3, is taking on Piranha Plant, who's 3 and 2. And we have Link at 3 and 2, taking on Kazuya at 5 and 0. And finally, Bowser, that 3 and 1 Bowser, is taking on that 3 and 2 Bayonetta. Mewtwo at 3 and 2 is on a bye. That is that. That's these guys. We'll see that one next week. The only one for green next week. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, check out the other stuff on the channel. All kinds of stuff happening. Comment on who you think is going to win these upcoming matches. Got an entire Sunday to do so, to think about it. But until then, guys, yeah, check out the other streams almost every day, Tuesday and Thursday and Friday. Tuesday and Thursday morning, Friday evening, we're doing Pokemon trading card game collection streams once again. Back to it. We're doing Wednesday and Saturday mornings, our Scarlet version Pokemon video game streams, which are more chill. They go for about 2 hours. They're awesome. And come hang out if you want. And other than that, check out these videos almost every day except for Sunday. Same with our Shorts League for Super Smash Bros. AI. That's all I got, guys. I'm Randy with Nerds Templar in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. The proper league and not the Shorts League, of course. Peace out. Have a good one. God bless.